Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and you know, I'm back at you again with another video. I need all the Galactic family members to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, shout out to the Chosen Vessels. Let's get right into it. All right, your enemies will expose themselves when you no longer choose to retaliate and live your life. All right, resentment, retaliation are all things that you don't want any part of when it comes to dealing with people and how they feel towards you. How people feel towards you is not your fault, it's their problem. But it becomes your problem when you make it your problem. See, your haters want you to have a problem with them because they have a problem with you. And they don't want to be the only ones upset. And misery loves company. So what they try to do is you meet these people, you come into contact with them, and you don't care about them. Not in the sense of you don't care about them, but you're not playing up to their facade of who they feel that they are. They see you not treating them how they want you to treat them. They feel you should be bowing down and kissing the ring kind of thing. But you know they got it. We don't even need to say how we really feel about that, but you know you messed up, right? you know you messed up, right? Okay, that's basically all you show that with your presence, though. All right, you show that with your presence, and if you have to, you show that with you let them know that with their words. You know you messed up, all right, but they're gonna know they messed up, and you'll just be able to look at them like they messed up when you don't retaliate. All right, there's a few things that go along with not retaliating. All right, it's going to God and knowing that He's going to handle it and take care of it. That's going to help you not retaliate. When things may be going on that you can't explain to people, when you're trying to prove something, the best way is to just let go and let God. Because sooner or later, if God wants it to happen, and if it's in His will, like things that are out of you, things that are out of your control. All right, when it's in your control, it's in your will. You just have to not misuse your will. It's in your will to not get upset if you so choose not to. It's in your will to not let your enemies bother you to the point where you retaliate. It's in your will because if if you say it's in your will, then that means you're going to take responsibility. You're going to pray. You're going to go to God. You're going to let it go and give it to Him. All right. But that's why I say you don't misuse your will. You don't take it upon yourself to retaliate to people to where you get yourself into some kind of trouble. When you retaliate, you stand in the way of God, of the punishment that God is going to give to them. That's why God tells you not to retaliate. All right, when you retaliate, you end up setting yourself up to get the same punishment as them. And yes, they bothered you. So don't retaliate because it's not worth it. God wants to take care of that for you. He wants to handle that for you. And plus, retaliation, it hardens your heart. You have to get upset. You have to go through a process before you get upset and angry and livid enough to retaliate to these people. When you retaliate to them, they've got you to a point to where you want to take the matter into your own hands. You're that angry that you want some get back. When they got you to the point where you want to get back at them, that's a dangerous state for a believer, because you're throwing all your morality, you're throwing all your integrity, you're throwing your character out of the window for this demon, for this devil, this lower level entity. All right, and you don't want to be swayed by your lower level self because you're feeding in to this lower level person. All right, that's why they want to bring you down to their level. They want to bring you down to their level so they can get you upset, get you to retaliate, get you to lose your favor, get you to lose your blessings, get you to act out of character, tarnish your anointing, something that you don't have to do, something that you shouldn't want to do. All right, you have to let God As a believer, you have to let God take care of this, and you should want him to take care of it, because it shows wisdom, it shows who you are, and it shows that you're stronger than the people that are, it shows that you're stronger than your enemies. All right. And this is how you expose them. Because when you don't retaliate to people, I was watching something, and this guy said, when you don't retaliate to people, people have to do more. So when you don't retaliate to them, they're going to kick it up. They're going to turn up on their antics and their tactics to try to get you to react and respond negatively. And the more that they actually do that, they get angry and frustrated, and they get so possessed by the spirit of jealousy and taken over by negativity that they screw up. And eventually they get themselves caught like a criminal going back to a crime scene. Like that guy who murdered somebody and then went back to the crime scene drunk and was talking to the police officer. I know who did it. They got stabbed. Like the audacity of that dude. Like they was like, you wait right here for questioning. Like, bruh, he thought because he had his status and who he was and his money or whatever position he held in society, he thought he was just gonna be able to walk away from that one. Nah, buddy, you gotta stay there and answer some questions, dummy. And that's the same thing that's going to happen to them. They feel you may be by yourself. There's nothing that can happen. There's no repercussions. They're not looking at this from a believing standpoint, because they don't believe. They're not looking at this from a standpoint to where there's going to be any repercussions from God for this. Like God would take their life for what they're doing to you. They just don't know it. God would ruin their job. He'd take their job from them. God will destroy their lives behind you, because he cares about you more than them, and he cares about you that much. He will destroy them for you. And this is why you have to pray. This is why you have to ask God to send angels before you and to take care of these people for you. You have to ask God, pray to him every day and every night that he protects you and sends angels before you to take care of your enemies. And that will further up the process of them getting exposed. And that will also, it will alleviate your stress so you won't retaliate. All right. So your enemies will expose themselves. All right. All you have to do is no longer choose to retaliate. That retaliation, you have to have resentment towards people. Resentment, it eats up your heart. It eats up your peace of mind. It stresses you out. It turns you into an angry person. And you can't just have resentment towards one person. If you choose to be a resentful person, you're going to be that way towards everybody. You're not going to be able to let anything go. And everything that bothers you, you're going to have a problem with it. And it's all because you chose to let that narcissist or that gang stalker or that energy vampire get to you, instead of using your will correctly and giving that situation to God. We can't use our will incorrectly. Man, no, 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 brother or sister, you don't want to do that. Don't allow these jerk offs to take you there. All right, don't allow these weird people, don't allow these ignorant people to take you there. Don't allow these don't allow these people to take you there. All right, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to take you to a place to where you're upset, angry, vexed, mad, and they want you to be pissed off while they walk away laughing. All right, they want you to be upset and angry while they walk away blissful. All right, feeling the high off the supply that you gave them, and you don't know why. It's because you allowed them to get underneath your skin. It's a W for them when you let them do that. So don't get upset. Don't don't feel resentment towards these people, and that's why God says don't envy these people. All right, you don't want to envy those who have power over you. Don't envy your oppressors. The people who try to oppress you, don't envy them. That's a facade. It's a false sense of power, a false sense of strength. These people really don't have power, and they really don't have strength. All right, they have a false sense of pride, a false sense of power. They have a false ego, false sense of self. Okay, and your enemies are going to expose themselves, all the negative things that they're doing to you, that they think that no one's ever going to find out. They think they could just keep bothering you day in day out, and that nothing is going to be done to them for it. And they think because the police won't help you, they think because there's nothing that you can do about it, they think because no one else is paying attention, you're by yourself, you're out, and maybe you might be out in the street, may not have any friends or family, they don't see anybody, they don't see you with anyone, they may think you're by yourself, they may think you don't have anybody, they may think you don't have any help or nobody that you can go to, they may think you're all alone. But shame on them, because they will be exposed. All right, all you have to just don't retaliate, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to bait you. They see that you're a good person, but a lot of evil, mean, negative people will try to bait good people into throwing their life away, or getting into a bad situation, or getting into legal troubles, or to getting arrested, because they want to push you past the point of no return. They want to see you have troubles and trials and tribulations in your life. They want to be the cause of negative things. They want to be the cause of mental breakdowns. They want to be the cause of loss of sleep, loss of jobs, isolation, loss of connection with family members and people. They want you to go through all these things because they are jealous of the life that you have, and they see everything good for you, and they want to turn your life upside down because you have all these good things that you're going to be able to get out of life, because chosen ones are have a destiny, and that destiny is for you to help humanity and to better people, and to first of all better yourself and get yourself right, and then that you're here to be a example and spread a positive message to other people. But there are forces that will try to stop that, and those forces are going to be exposed. All you have to do is just keep praying. So you'll keep praying. Those forces will be exposed. Your anger will subside and will go away. Your anger will go away, because the more that you pray, the more that you use your will properly, and you let these things go and give them to God consciously, and you're aware. You don't hold on to these things, because we hold on to all this anger and frustration because we get so mad. We forget that we can let it go. We get so mad that we forget that we could let these things go. Man, these people just piss me off again. Well, guess what? Let it go again. Don't hold on to it just because they pissed you off 20 times. Let it go 20 times. You could actually say, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it. You could just get creative with it. You don't have to sit there with that negative energy. They're projecting. Yeah, they want you to feel bad. They want you to feel stressed, but you don't have to feel that way. You have to use your will correctly. So your enemies will expose themselves, and so that you're not filled with resentment, and you're not about to blow or explode because they've been messing with you for so long. You want some get back. You want to retaliate. I understand people who won't leave you alone, bullies, people who think they're bullies. Like you're choosing to be a good person, but they think you're soft because you're not doing anything back. You won't throw your life away or go to jail for these idiots. So they want you, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to throw your life away and go to jail for them, so they can sit back, laugh, and they don't have to see you out in the real world, because they know that they'll be behind the cause of your loss of freedom. People are evil, man, and let's not act like they're not. So we don't have to allow these things to upset us. These things don't have to take our peace from us. We don't have to not be happy because of these things. It's just a game the devil tries to play on you when he sees that your life is going good. He wants to turn that view around, upside down, and all around. Because you enjoying the joy of the Lord? That's your strength. Watch this. All you got to do is Rubik's cube your mind around it. Pray, fast, focus on the right things. Focus on what you need to hold on to. Focus on what you need to let go of. All right, let go of what these people are doing, because it's not good for you to hold on to it. They do it so many times that they try to make you think that you can't separate yourself from it. Negativity all up in your face. Well, guess what? You can still separate yourself from that negativity with the power of your mind, which is God. With God, I can do all things. With Christ, I can do all things. That's with Christ that strengthens me. Just because somebody does something and make you upset, you could take that and you could turn it into something else. You could let it go. You could either, if you're a creative person, you could turn it into some art, some music. You could turn it into a project. If you're mad to the point where people are getting you upset, you're not focused on the right things. All right, take when people are hating on you and they're jealous, use it to make some money. Go make a painting. Go draw a drawing. Go make a song about it. Make a whole album about it. All right, to do something that will take your mind off of it to where you could do something. You could turn it into something positive, because there are people out there that are seeking after you believers because they want to destroy your life, because they're haters. All right, so don't let them do it. Don't let them take you to the point where you want to retaliate, because they will try to do it. They'll make you want to hit them. They'll let you hit them so they can look at you in the courtroom while they try to get a bag off of you, because they're an evil person. We got him. We got her. You sitting there looking at it confused, like, yo, yeah, you don't want these things to happen. You don't want these people to get you in any bad situations. No one believes what you're going through. On top of that, no one's going to believe you if you get into anything. Think about that. No one believes what you're going through already. Do you think if you get into anything with these people, they're going to believe you then? No, they're still not going to believe you. Who do you think they're going to side with? You or the people that are the only person on your side is God. So that's why you don't retaliate, and that's why you let God. The battle's not yours. You give it to God. You let go. You don't have to wait. God doesn't want you to waste your time, your energy, your life on that. He wants you to let that go, give that to him, so you can get back to serving him, praising him, and helping other people. All right, so I hope this message reaches the right people. All right, I pray this message reaches the right people, so that way you won't retaliate to these people's foolishness, because I know their antics are getting old. I know you're getting tired of this. I know what they're doing is getting on your nerves, but you don't have to let it get on your nerve. You don't have to let it bother you. You can forgive yourself for getting upset about something somebody else did. That way you don't even have to deal with them. Shout out to Reverend Ike. Okay, you can forgive yourself for getting upset over something somebody else did. And that's the best way to deal with it, because that way you don't even have to deal with the person. You don't have to deal with those people, those evil, twisted suckers that they are. So leave them where they're at. Let them go. Give the situation to God, so that way you can maintain the character of the person that you know you truly are. All right, before you met them, you were enjoying yourself, feeling happy, feeling good, and that's what the devil comes to do: steal, kill, devour, destroy. You gonna let him do it to you? No. All right, let God fight that battle for you, and you can also ask God to send angels to take care of these people and these situations. All right, so I pray that everybody's angels takes care of whatever's bothering them, whatever's plaguing them, whatever they're going through right now in life. I pray that God sends angels to help you and to aid you and to guide you and secure you, all right, and to keep you safe. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Smash that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, I'll see everybody in the next video. This has been another Druuill special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. All right, shout out to the galactic family. Peace.